Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Not a bad approach. We'll be putting. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Get in the hole. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
That dog will hunt.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Going with the 7. Nicely done. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Good looking shot this. From around 170 yards here. Going with the 6-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. 20 feet to the cup. Looking really good. Oh, just missed. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Currently 1 under for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And this shot from about 150 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, guys, this is looking like about 27 feet.
Oh, so close. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, wonderful shot and a chance for birdie at the 5th. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. This one has eyes for the hole. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. And that putt will drop. Well done. Now 5 strokes behind. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt coming up is for birdie. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He finds himself currently tied for 12th. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. This one might just sneak off the fairway. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Wow, what a shot. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 3-wood. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, it looks like this is about 21 feet.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well done. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin was a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots. You get penalized for bad ones. But it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or getting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back nine that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back nine with a birdie. Nicely done. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me.
Pretty good shot there.
And this putt to move into a share of first. Ooh, right by the hole. Can make this one. It's for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, that one's looking good. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Not bad. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently sitting in second. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Well struck. Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I love the aggressive play, especially with being one shot back. This sets up an eagle opportunity.
Okay, steady now. And this putt for a share of the lead. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He's currently in a share of top spot. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Going with the 8-iron here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 15th. This putt is about 8 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
I like the look of this. And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Nicely done.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along of this green.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Good shot there. Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Ooh. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400+ attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Leading by 3 strokes now.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, that was pure. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. That's frustrating. And this putt is for a final score of 61. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open, it's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.